took an oath and a pledge many years ago when I was consecrated as a bishop. When you see this cross that has crossed my heart, that means that I'm committed and I have died to myself. And I've died to the things that I desire, that I might do his will. Listen, I'm not finished. And when you see a bishop that is authentic, and I really use those terms very carefully, an authentic bishop that has this cross across his heart means that I am willing to die for it. And if you're not willing to die for sheep, take it off. There's an oath that is taken. Are you hearing? You have those that doesn't have true apostolic succession. And they are calling themselves to be bishops. Everybody want to, well, there's a new thing now, everybody want to be apostle now. Yeah, anyway, that's a whole other thing now. One time everybody wanted to be a bishop. And they don't even understand what the term really means. Because when they would say, you want to be a bishop, everybody would clamor for that in the scriptures when they really wrote. You say, I ain't going to be no bishop. All right. Paul said, you want to be a bishop? He said, if you desire the office of the bishop, go ahead, take it, Paul said. And back then they said, oh no, I ain't going to be no bishop. You know why they were running from it? Because bishop was dying. They was killing them left and right like flies. And that's why you didn't have nobody saying, I want to be bishop over nobody. Okay, y'all ain't talking. See, okay, see. But now everybody want to be a bishop because ain't nobody dying. They start killing some bishops like they did back then. Just a shh. I bet they'll take the collar off. I bet they'll snatch him off. I'm not the bishop, I'm just brother. You got to be careful of these offices. Because people don't understand the purpose of this. Are you hearing? So you got to know the difference between a hireling and a shepherd. Hireling and a shepherd. Now, when you look at the story, when you understand the significance of what this really means, during Jesus' days, the sheepfold was a pen that was built when particularly they were traveling herdsmen. They would take rest for the evening, and they would bring in their sheep, and they would keep them in this confined area. But there was no gate, there was no door to really prevent the sheep from going in or coming out. But what the shepherd would do is that he would bring in, because again, remember, the sheep know the shepherd's voice. And they would follow him in. And then he would take his cloak or whatever he had, his mantle, whatever he was wearing, and he would make bed for the evening. And he would lay in front of the entrance of the sheepfold, because then he said, I have become the door. Nothing is going to get in, and nothing is not going to get out unless it come by me. Are y'all getting that? Y'all see the picture? Are y'all seeing the picture? And then when you look at what Jesus told his disciples, he said, I'm the good shepherd in John 10:11. He also assured them emphatically that he's the door of the sheep. He was telling them and telling us, inside my sheepfold, my sheep are always safe, completely protected and kept close under my watchful eye. The good shepherd, somebody say the good shepherd. And since I'm just at the entrance of the sheepfold, nothing, not even the muffled bleat of one of my own, can escape my ears. Also, nothing evil outside the sheepfold can enter and touch my sheep without first coming through me, for I am the door of my sheep. Are y'all getting that this morning? Jesus is the door of his sheep. So when the fight of life comes knocking at your door, you know it'll come every now and then. And when panic threatens to rise within you, you see yourself doubting and wanting to get in unbelief, and your fear begins to try to grip your heart and set in. Know that you are always protected by the Good Shepherd. He is both the Good Shepherd and he is the door of his sheep. As our Good Shepherd, he gives his life for our redemption from poverty, sickness, and every other curse that's been named. We have already been delivered. We've already been set free. As our door, he keeps everything evil that he has redeemed from us, because he has shed his blood for us. And we are covered and protected within the sheepfold by a blood-stained door. Disaster, destruction, and death must pass over you and your family, because his blood on the door of our hearts. Somebody said the door of our hearts. We just celebrated Passover, and the Bible speaks of the night of the first Passover in Egypt. The destroyer could not enter the houses of the Israelites because of the blood of the lamb on the doors, according to Exodus 12. The blood was applied. Today, we can live life untroubled, unafraid, knowing that Jesus, our Good Shepherd and door, protects. He preserves us along with our families. That is God. No evil will ever befall us or our loved ones, because he is our dwelling place and refuge. We have to believe that and trust God. Let me tell you something. The enemy may ravage and he will try to wreak havoc all over this world. But there is nothing that's outside of the watchful eyes of God. God knows and he sees everything. Amen. Nothing escapes the eyes of God. And I'm going to tell you something. We can trust him and we can believe that God will take care of us. Amen. Are you hearing me? We have to believe that.